Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. As you guys can see, we've got a full shop here, and no, we're not going to be working on any of the cars today. We're actually working on the truck, which is outside. Now, today's video is not really going to be a huge game changer or anything, but basically what's going on is my headlight for the driver's side on the truck is actually dead. And what I've been running on that truck for the last 6 years, I've got a set of GMC Sierra Denali headlights. I bought those, like I said, like 5 or 6 years ago. And when I put those in, I also installed a set of DDM Tuning HIDs. I put the HIDs in the low as well as the brights. So I got home and started tearing the car apart. I took the headlight out and I just started checking around with bulbs and whatnot. And here's what we found. I found out that I have a bad ballast. This is the DDM Tuning. I believe they call this their slimline ballast and whatnot. So I've got a dead ballast, but thankfully I've got HIDs in the car for the low and high. So all I did was I basically unplugged and removed the ballast for the low beam. I basically moved the harness over to the high beam, and then I moved the harness for the high beam and I plugged that into a normal halogen light. So as you guys can see, we've entering the truck, we're turning the lights on. You can see that we have the low beam still working on both the driver and passenger side headlights. Now we're going to go back into the car. We're going to swap over to the high beam. And you guys will see that we still have a high beam in the driver's side, but we also have the HID over on the passenger side. And so that's where we're at today. You know, we still have functional headlights. Yeah, we've got one bright that's not an HID, but that's not a bigger deal. So I kind of bought both sets just in case one of the headlights ever did fail. And finally, after 6 years, they have failed. And so, like I said, we just did a little bit of rewiring, swapped over the bulb and wire to the low beam, from the high beam to the low beam, and the high beam we swapped to the standard halogen bulb, and we're good to go. So what we're going to be doing today is actually sending in my ballast for warranty repair. I already reached out to DDM Tuning. They have a lifetime warranty on their bulbs, their ballast, and their wiring. So it's been 6 years, and all I have to do is pay for shipping for my ballast to get out there. This will be a couple bucks a ship to, I believe it was Oregon or Missouri. I don't know, one of those two. So we're going to ship this off and we'll let you know on the turnaround time, the cost, and then we'll eventually finish this up by getting the truck fixed. All right, guys, it's been about 11 days since we sent the ballast off over to DDM Tuning, and actually they're out in California. I'm not sure why I said Oregon or wherever we said earlier. But anyway, so that went across country. That took a couple days to get there. They tested it, you know, it tested bad. They sent a new one. That took a couple days to come back to the East Coast. So, you know, that's probably about half the time. And otherwise, you know, the turnaround time has been pretty good. And like we showed earlier, we don't have any out bulbs because we already replaced the high beam and we swapped the ballast from the high beam to the low beam. So, you know, we haven't been without a headlight this entire time, so that has not been an issue. But let's go ahead and install the new ballast. We'll kind of undo all the wiring changes that we did, and we'll see if this thing fires up. All right, guys, we have the headlight removed. We've disconnected the bulbs and the ballast, and as you guys can see right here, we've got the HID with the leads coming out on both the low and the bright. So now we're ready to actually swap the ballast back in, put the headlight back in. All right, guys, we have the ballast installed right here. You can see we stuck it to the grill support, this black plastic piece. We cleaned it up with some detailer, put some double-sided tape on it, and it's from 3M, and that should secure it real nice. We've got the ballast plugged into the stock low beam output, and then this will be your bulb, HID bulb plug, and here's the high plug, and that ballast is actually back down here. I'm not sure if you can see it. It's kind of in front of the intercooler. Alright, guys, we have the HID blowers turned on. It's daylight, so it might be hard to see, but they are glowing. It is on. There you go. I now have it switched over to the brights. As you guys can see, these are on both sides. And there you go. That's a quick 10-minute fix on how to get your DDM Tuning HID bulbs working again, their warranty process, and then installing the new ballast. And if we had a bad bulb, we would have sent that in too. But like I said, We tested that earlier by switching it out with the high beam, and everything works. So, you know, I can't complain about this. This repair only cost me like $3 in shipping and roughly 10 days of my time. But like I said, I already had it was either a 9005 or 9006 bulb. I just put that in the high beam just in case I ever needed it. I didn't need it in that 10 days, but you know, there are quick ways to fix this stuff, and there you go. So that's gonna be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. You know, their warranty process is really easy. You just gotta send them an email or call them. They'll get you an RMA number, and that's the return merchandise authorization, I think. They'll get you that number, box up your stuff, send it to them, and like I said, less than 2 weeks to get your stuff fixed. So not a bad deal, and like I said, it cost me $3 to fix it, so not a bad deal at all. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. If you guys want to subscribe, please do. If you want to know when I upload new content, make sure you hit that bell notification button down below. And also, if you guys want to help support the channel, click all the links down below and check out our website, BonecrrusherSS.com. Thanks, guys. Have a great one.